So you saw the thumbnail and the title, so you know what's happening. We got a new car.
So sit back and relax as we unveil our next lemon on our way to a Lamborghini. So if you've been keeping up with the Project B channel and the Lemon to Lambo challenge, where myself and Morgan have set the task of flipping from a lemon, the worst car you could possibly buy, which actually wasn't that worse anyway, and trading and flipping our way up to eventually getting that Lamborghini. In the last couple of episodes, you'll know that we sold the MPS for not much money, and we were been at the auctions quite a bit. That was because every car was selling for stupid, ridiculous money. So I think we bid on about 8 cars and always got outbid. Then of those 8 cars, I myself was like, oh, I'd like the car. So I went even further past our budget, and even that didn't get the cars anyway because they were going for crazy money. But we finally secured a car. We finally got one. I think it's an awesome car. Morgan, not so much.
Yeah.
But even better, I think we got it for a really good price.
I think so too, yeah.
So without any further ado, here is our 2008 Audi A5. Alright, so like I said earlier, we cleaned up the Audi A5 just because it was a bit dirty and we wanted to know what we're looking at. But now it's all clean, we've jacked it up, and as always, we're going to start from the back, work our way forward, see if there's anything that is troubling, anything that looks like it needs to be replaced or fixed. But starting first with the exhaust, looks pretty good, looks pretty standard. These are not the standard mufflers. This is Super Cat Performance, and yeah, the thing that gave it away is they just chucked a bunch of gasket goo in there to seal it up, but it works, and actually sounds quite nice. Moving forward, no rust, nothing, barely any dirt. Like the, what was the last car, Morgan? MPS. Super clean, really, really clean. Under here, like just your normal road grime, nothing else. Your cats, looking good, looking stock. Moving forward to the transmission. No oil, which is what we're looking for. Apologies, the car's lower on this side because it's quite well raked. But yes, moving forward, unfortunately, it does have quite a few underbody panels. Let me crouch down here, not made for tall people. But we did go through with a rag just to see if there was any oil or anything. It is wet, obviously, because we just washed it. No oil, no leaks. I might get Morgan to shine a light and stick a camera up somewhere. But we did pull it back, have a look, and there's nothing, no leaks, nothing to see there. And then, yeah, well, you've already seen the engine bay if you've watched the auction video where we picked it up. Now, like all and most cars, it's, you know, it's been driven. These things happen. You scrape your front bumper and some stuff, but that's all under the car. You're never going to see that. Tires, the only one of concern is this one. By the look of the tread mark, it's just legal. kinda. So we might just replace that just to be on the safe side. We don't want to chance our hand. But the rest of the tires, plenty of tread. CV boots and everything are looking very good. Not much dust at all, no oil, no leaks. Struts are nice and dry on all four corners. The rear tires, crazy good tread. They're practically brand new. And they're Pirelli P1s all around, which is not my first choice. But they're still a good tire. Brakes, we've got brand new rotors on the front and new pads. And we've got the old rotors on the rear, but with new pads. No lipping or anything there, so they're good. Yeah, the car's good. We did check the oil level. The oil's full, but we did notice that the coolant is quite low, quite below the minimum, so we'll have to top that up. But apart from that, like mechanically, topping up the coolant, it's nothing. So big tick for mechanical and underbody inspection. Is looking really good. It's looking like this had a really easy life. Really easy life. But yeah, we'll pop it back on the ground, chuck the scan tool in, and fingers crossed, nothing shows up. So we just finished up refilling the coolant. We noticed that it was quite low, so filled that back up. Thankfully, the leftover Porsche coolant came in handy. We didn't have to go buy anything there, so that was free. We scanned the car and gave Morgan and myself just a little bit of a heart attack because every single module came up with a fault. But turns out that the car had stored all its faults since new. So none of those faults were current. They were all old faults. So after going through and clearing them, not one had come back, taken for a drive and running the car, and it's all good. So the only things that need to be fixed is the dodgy start-stop button. It's not dodgy, it works perfectly. It's just, it looks hideous. And there's a small piece of trim on the seat here that's a bit cracked. And apart from that, the car's perfect. Perfect mechanical bill of health. Underneath look good. Full service history. Yeah, just a really, really good example of an Audi A5. And I know Morgan hates that we're in a Euro right now.
So yes, we got a shitbox Audi.
It's not a shitbox. It's our first non-Japanese, non-JDM car. Everyone up until this point, Suzuki's, Mazdas, Lexuses, Subarus, we've broken the trend. We've gone for something on my side of the street, a good old Euro. So the car presents extremely well. The paint is impeccable. Interior wise is also really good. There's just a couple of little things.
Yeah.
Start button. It's just, someone must have really aggressively started that car because they pushed the top of the button through. But it still works. And then just a piece of trim on the seat. Apart from that, the car's solid.
It is, yeah.
Maybe a new front tire, maybe. It's more so legal than it is illegal, but
I guess we'll see when we get the roadworthy whether it is or not.
When we get the roadworthy, we will find out and we'll let you guys know whether or not that tire needs to be replaced. But yes, I don't know what to say. The car's awesome. I've always wanted a A5. For those of you who don't know, this is a pre-Volkswagen Audi. So this has, well, underneath the car, there's no Volkswagen logos, engine bay, all Audi engine, 3.2 litre, not turbo, 195 kilowatts. It is quite peppy. I reckon it will take Morgan's car, Morgan's S15. But yeah, just an awesome all-round car. So fingers crossed, we can break our bad luck and actually make a profit. But yes, if you've noticed, Morgan and I are wearing a very special shirt. If you'd like a shirt, we'll link it in the description. That will take you to our merchandise website. Or if you don't, just come check it out. We do have quite a lot of the photos from our meets on there, as well as other things like stickers and stuff like that. By the time this video goes up,
Yep, it's on
the night. So we've got a meet coming up the day of this recording on Friday in Helensvale. So come down, it's at Ispa Kebabs. Enjoy yourself a good old kebab. If you're in that Brisbane to Gold Coast region, come check it out. It's going to be awesome. Come say hello to us. We like seeing people come say hello. It's always good. But yes, until then, I guess the next episode will be fixing it. And then, well, next episode of the Audi, then we'll do the meet. But yes, fingers crossed, this thing goes and goes quick and we get lots of money and then we just buy a Lamborghini straight away.
I think it will sell quick because it presents really well.
It's impeccable. The first person to look at this car in person will buy it. Like, no doubt, hands down. It's very nice. Very, very classy. Yeah. But yes, so, well, actually, I'll take this to the meet. So if you're watching this and you're like, hey, I want to see the Audi, well, come to Helensvale, I believe it's Helensvale, and come say, hey, this will be on display, as well as Morgan's crappy, shitty Nissan.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thanks for watching. Wish us the best of luck. We need some good luck. We need to get back on track. Otherwise, we're going to be getting that Lamborghini when we're all retired.
Yeah, because I think, what, $700 was the last profit?
Yep, and then the one before that was negative, like,
$2,000
or something.
It's going to take a while if we...
Yeah, so this is... we've gone away from the Japanese onto the good boys, the big boys.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, thanks heaps for watching, and we'll see you in the next Project B episode.